Welcome to the OpenEdge Merchant Portal. Once you've logged in, you can set up additional users, access reports, run transactions, and more. The first time you log in, you will be required to set up a password, as well as a few security questions. From the home page, you can access the following tabs: Home, Virtual Terminal, Reports, and Admin. Let's get started by reviewing each of these tabs, as well as a few of the helpful tools available in Merchant Portal for managing your merchant account. Virtual Terminal allows you to process credit cards right from the Merchant Portal. In the event your point-of-sale software goes down, if you have an internet connection, you can log into Merchant Portal and still process credit cards for your business. Simply type in the required fields, including card number, expiration date, and total amount to submit a transaction. You can also add an optional invoice number. To provide a receipt, simply click on Print Receipt, and the receipt can be sent to any printer on your network. The receipt will default to whatever size of paper is loaded in your printer. To return to the home page, click on the Return button. Any credit card that is processed through your point-of-sale software will record under Reports. This includes any terminals connected to your merchant account, even if you're running your payment software from multiple terminals or computers. From the Reports tab, you can view all transactions processed through your point-of-sale software as well as the virtual terminal. You can customize reports by any date range. By default, it will pull up the current month for viewing. A quick note: if you would like to view a specific day's transactions, put in the begin date as the desired date and then put the day after for the end date to ensure you capture all transactions. Under Reports, the Transaction Detail Open tab shows all transactions that have not yet settled and are still open. This would include the current day transaction activity, as any other dates should have closed or settled transactions and would not appear in the open view. Both the integrated payments within your point-of-sale software, as well as payments through the Merchant Portal, will automatically batch out at the default time, 2 a.m. Eastern. Or you can configure a different batch settlement time in the settings. The Transaction Detail Open tab displays the last 4 digits of the card number, expiration date, transaction amount, and the running batch total, which will increase throughout the day as additional transactions are submitted. You can also void transactions from this tab. If you have a situation where, for some reason, you are unable to process a void in your point-of-sale software, you can process that void from Merchant Portal. To void a transaction, simply find the transaction from the Transaction Detail Open tab. Once the report is loaded, to process a void, simply find the charge you need to reverse and click the Void button to the left. On the next screen, click Submit and your void will be processed. You can then print a receipt for the void. Under the Reports and Transaction Detail Open tabs, you can also view transactions and voids that are not yet settled. You can type in the search box to search under a variety of criteria, including dollar amount, last 4 digits of the card number, card brand, response, and total amount. This is also a useful report to quickly view if any double charges have occurred and need to be voided. Another useful tool within Merchant Portal is the Transaction Detail History tab. The Transaction Detail History report displays information on settled transactions. From this screen, you can view additional transaction history, including declined, approved, and settled transactions. You can also view history by batches, card types, and any of the columns shown on this screen. To save or print out any reports from Merchant Portal, just click on the floppy disk icon next to Find Next. You can then export that data into a PDF, Excel, or CSV file. This is a handy tool for viewing and printing daily or monthly reports in a presentable format. One note to remember: if you make any adjustments on Merchant Portal, you will also have to account for that activity in your point-of-sale software, as it won't automatically update. Under the Admin tab, you have the ability to add more users. Simply click on Merchant Users and then Add User. Type in the user's information and set to Active. For access, you can choose either the Manager setting, which gives full access to Merchant Portal, or you can set to Clerk, which limits the user's access to only the virtual terminal and does not allow the user to view sensitive information or run reports. If you have a user who forgets their password, you can reset it yourself by selecting that user under the Admin tab, selecting Edit, then selecting Reset Password. The new password will be sent to their email address that you provided when you set them up as a user. A couple of important notes. The current merchant portal provides access to all your merchant accounts if they are set up correctly at the time of enrollment. When you log in, you will see all transactions for all your accounts. Keep in mind that you can also access Merchant Portal from any device with an internet connection. This concludes our training on the OpenEdge Merchant Portal. We hope this has been helpful to you in getting started. If you have any questions on Merchant Portal, the phone number to reach us is located on the homepage.